Ja, välkommen. Vi kör 2 avsnitt på Noire. Så vi kör. Nej, man får efter igår. Man var inte så bra. Nej, det blir 2 avsnitt. Det är 2, 4. Det är 6 avsnitt kvar på det spelet. Så är det med det. Hallå Tommy! Noire blir det ikväll. 6 avsnitt kvar. Om jag hittar spelet där. Jag har på mig, det är min nya linne. Jag köpte. Gjorde jag. Vänder vi till den. Ja, du går igång snart. Jag tror vi var på Gasman manifest gjorde vi. Ja, vi gjorde Naked City och manifest. Gjorde vi. Man får dricka Pepsi. Pepsi, Cola. Men kör man 2 avsnitt varje gång då. Ja, då är vi på manifest. Eller nej, vi Gasman och Gasman. Det gjorde vi. Tankkontroll. Jag vill inte se. Vi tar lite mer. Står det Gasman då? Ja. Gasman. Vi ska hitta han. Okej. Nej.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, He works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then.
Ja, vi fick en
Start with
nytt
these two.
chef.
Fires.
Och jag får en ny kollega.
326 South Kenmore Avenue. Stefan's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Cap?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here.
Ja,
Both of them.
vi får inte vara kvar. Nej.
Get out!
Get out,
I'm
baby.
thinking of moving up to a 45.
Ja, han är lite lugnare.
Stop him with one round. Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me.
Min
Put him
nya
down where it's
kollega.
at.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Jag har ju fan inte druckit. Jag är helt nykter.
I got this gadget whiz putting recording devices into the place for him.
Fan vad surlig chef. Ja, han var jävla surlig. Det är vår nya bil. Vi ska till havsfärjan.
How long have you been working arson? We can do the small talk thing now?
Plockar vi...
Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
Any available unit, meet the
sounds
officer.
good.
211 just occurred.
I already told you, I don't do
253 Main
partners.
Street, unit
I seen you
002
the first day, yo. Walking into the station with your chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody. That somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
No turn here,
Ja,
Cole.
i alla fall. Ja, vi är framme. Fan, det har brunnit ju. Mordbrand, kanske.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name means dog shit. There's none in his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Stefan's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
Bara några dagar
It's
kvar.
like the whole
Fan,
block didn't
vänta
burn
massor.
down. Word is
Yep.
they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build
Ja,
new
vänta
homes
med.
for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry Lady's
23,
wife.
Take a look around.
24 på tisdag, 25 onsdag, 26 torsdag.
From the newspapers.
Det är någonting.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Elskåp.
Remember the dead lady they found under the train? We solved the case. Booked some barfly for the murder.
Nej, det var den. Kan man sno den? Vill du ta den här bilen? Jag har inte mycket kvar i huset.
Seems irrelevant.
En gammal gryta. En gammal sko.
Incidental.
Ja, grattis Sverige. En gammal lyx.
Circumstantial.
Ljusstake.
That son of a bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed the gun at me.
Fan, det är inte mycket här. Vad ska vi åka hit för?
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD.
Hallå,
It's difficult
klockan.
time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
Nej men igen.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Travel. Andra klass. Rate. På mig. Andra klass. Nej. Oh.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Stevens?
Weekend at Catalina Island.
Fan så spännande Robinson.
Wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Se om man talar sanning.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. The lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Vi fick helt rätt, fick vi. Vi sitter mycket att göra här.
Dirty cop from the newspaper.
Jag vill ha brandbilen. Vi sitter mycket att göra här. Vi åker det house. Det är flera jävla...
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
You heard of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
I've seen their billboards.
Is it run by the government or by the city?
Your guess is as good as mine. There's at least a half a dozen of these agencies throwing up homes.
Phelps, badge 1247.
De håller på att bygga hus.
How could I help, Detective?
Kalifornien.
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes.
Ja, gjorde du?
It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of
Så
Beverly
det är
and
med.
Rosa.
Hon gjorde något.
Thanks for your help.
That place is outrageous.
Ja, jag ska läsa vad det står här. Nya hus bara. Sådana bännen ner.
Keep heading through this one.
Any Sentry, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identified.
Vi kollar vad det är någonstans. Inte långt åt helvete nu. Nej! Det är det.
Can you go right at the next corner?
Right.
Left up ahead.
Vinnare ut. Nästa vinnare är huset. Här har vi hittat någon...
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found their beds. Heater explosion.
Yeah, another one.
Looks that way. Insta-heat model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Kolla runt.
Mal,
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the
Hon har bara en rätt så där kan
carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with the faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Mm. Ja, en
How about the insurance
mamma
company
och
write these
2 barn.
incidents up as acts of God?
Vad är det för jävla idioter? Om jag inte... No.
Cole, we got things to do.
Ja men håll käft.
Guess what? I think I've seen it all. Never the same, are they?
Wake up, Cole.
Ja. Fick jag se hennes dotter? Åh fan.
Joke.
Ja. Han. Ja, det var en bra bokjävel. Varför är det automatiskt stavning? Det...
What are we waiting for?
Ja, ni väntar på mig. Jag är inte klar än. Sällskapsspel. Ja. Jag tror det här är inte så jävla roligt för allt detta. Nej, nu. Det blinkade lite. Nej, vad fan, en gammal flykt. En gammal klocka.
We'll need to check that.
Kan vi sno denna då? Nej. Här. Nej. Kungen. Kan vi åka igen då?
This is awful. Just awful. Why can't we get any closer?
Kan du komma eller? Sluta hålla på och springa och hoppa in i bilen för jag... Men det är något inne här med vad man ska göra. Man ska göra något. Lite klara här. Hallå, sjukhuset. Det kan jag ta.
We're driving this.
Ja, det fick man inte ta den. Ah. fan ska man göra?
Mal.
Nej, vi får inte ta... Jävla bil.
What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father.
Ja, vi har redan lyssnat på dig. Jag kan inte kolla på dem. Bara komma hit.
Write these incidents up as acts of God.
Ingenting. Det var det. Vilket jävla håll är det? Jag ska åt det hållet. Det var det. Det fanns inte mycket mer här inne. Det fanns inte mycket mer. Fel håll. Ambulansen fick mig inte ta. Där var det. Ett liv.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Där var det.
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps, can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They wanted a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
There he is. Hurry, you can still catch him.
Alltid ska de springa.
Stop! LAPD! Got an ID on your file, right? Stop right there!
Så var det väl.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Vad fan är det? Sittpaket.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why is such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
Their house fires, accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. Feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Keep on going. Keep going through the turn.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
Är det fortfarande i stan här? Det är alltid där nere.
Right up ahead.
Jag tror inte ni måste ha.
Up ahead, take a right.
Inte mycket nu. Flygplatsvinge, flygplatsmotorn. Ja, det är flygresevior.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that? Here they are. Stephens. The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue. Tell us about the suburban redevelopment.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotions mailing list covers half of LA.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
How does it really work?
A company wants to promote a product. They send out flyers. Customer phones or writes in that they have the winning number. Simple. Thanks for your help. No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Ja, och vi är nästa då. Det var fräckt affär.
Let me guess. You want to check out the suburban address?
Great partners must think alike.
Next left.
Oh.
Any Central Unit, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Nej, jag tänker inte, det är bara i stan. Jag bygger de hus.
Next corner, go left.
Åh nej.
Angle left here. The next turn, take a right. Keep on going.
Up.
No need to turn yet. Just keep going. Left up ahead. Can you go right at the next corner?
No, I gotta go right.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
Oh, no, man. Just got deep.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Fan ska vi göra här? Vi kan gå in. Alltid är kul att se på andras kontor. Jag sitter mycket mer.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Ja, det är samma bil. Han har jag låsit upp. Han ska vi hitta här. Ja, vi går upp den vägen. Jaha, det var en. Eller så är vi klara här. Ja, fan inte mycket jävla. Ja, det är, vi skulle åka iväg.
Take a left.
Take a left. Vi kan ta left här.
No need to turn yet.
Ta left.
Keep on going.
Keep on going.
Next corner, go left.
Let's go there, go left.
Hang a left up there.
Go left. Ending C032. Brandstation.
We came as soon as we could. Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Jaha.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Kan vi do det?
Good, your regulator's in position.
Mm. Jaha, var det fel?
Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement right
Ja.
before we can reproduce the results.
Då ska det vara så kanske. Nej, det ska inte vara ballong. Fan!
Try again, Boy Scout.
Ta den i mitten då.
Try again, Boy Scout.
Ja, men hur ska det vara då? Nej, den har aldrig varit där. Nej. Ballongen. Har den varit där borta någon gång? Fel. Ja, vänta nu. Kan det inte vara...
Try again, Boy Scout.
Ja, men håll käft. Fel. Jag tänkte... Lågan där. Nej. De ska vara där. Ska det smälla eller? Jag fattar inte, vad är poängen i detta?
Try again, Boy Scout.
Ja, men håll käft. Nej! Jo. Nej, kan sitta där. Ballongen kanske ska vara där.
Try again, Boy Scout.
Jag ger dig en boys. Jag tror den blåa ska vara där borta. Den där. Den i mitten. Nej, var det inte heller.
Try again, Boy Scout.
Ja. Kan du hålla käft? Brandchefjävel. Är det så här nu då?
Okay, I'll let your pilot
Så var det.
turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Så var det.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Ja, vi löste det.
I swear.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Show?
The next fire.
Watch the Hammond Galahad fight. So mess that was. Anyway, that's the couple Porter guy.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
Left up ahead. That's it. Keep on.
Keep on.
Keep on going. Oh, for God's sakes.
Jag kollade på sakten när jag klockade det.
Next left.
Next left.
Right up ahead.
Det går ju bara att svänga i vänster höger.
Left up ahead. Up ahead, take a right.
Up ahead, take right. Insta här. $82.
No, that. LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Okay.
Generally speaking, you weren't.
Fan, det är
New and
glass
improved.
line.
We'll be
Kostar,
selling these like hotcakes.
vad kostar den? $82. 820 spänn då. Jävlar vad det är jävla saker.
Olive oil comes from olives. Where does baby oil come from?
$82 på den tiden.
Goddamn brewing, we're having a season from hell.
Vad är den så finns?
Walk down on his wife. do that again.
Don't do det igen.
Well, you don't see that every day.
Stämpelklockan. Hallå, släppa kungen. Ja, kul att höra. Är det han? Nej.
Ooh, I've got it.
Vad är hans jävla office?
Real happiness.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Då han sålde såna.
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look.
Han skulle varit...
We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
How many guys would know how to make that change?
All you need is a screwdriver and a wrench. Anybody could pull it apart and put it back.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Could the switch have been done on purpose?
Yeah, I suppose it could. Must be easier ways to burn down a house, though.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy.
Contact.
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Turn off the moonshine, bud.
Operator, give me R&I.
Skulle ni betala 82 spänn?
Putting you through now.
Well, you don't see that every
Phelps,
day.
badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady. Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
Real happiness is when you marry a girl for love and you find out later she's got money.
Säg inte att vi ska åka till alla jävla platser.
Someone ought to take him home. He's loaded.
Olive oil comes from olive.
Jesus, Cole. What's wrong with a good old-fashioned black and white?
Ja, men jag måste låsa upp bilen.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Paul?
Låsa upp bilar. 30 bilar har vi. Hallå Gotlander. Vad fan håller han? Jävla kollegan. Hallå.
What? Doc? Walking out on his wife
Har vi
like that?
fastnat eller?
Stay off the moonshine, Pop! Well, you don't see that.
Helvete, allt bra. Bara lite nyfiken på en kvinna som pratar mycket med nu. Nej. Ja, vi vet nog. Okej.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Jag pratar också med en kvinna.
Real happy doesn't
Eller
when you
satt där.
marry a girl for love and you find out later she's got nothing.
Yeah.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Ska du visa oss? Handskåp.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Outdoors and indoor. Ute och inne. Det var han har.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine. Ryan wants the world to be a better place. Don't we all? Not much help. Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Mm. Nej. Jag kunde inte kolla mig.
Varley has a problem with bugs.
Bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Ja, det var kul om det går bra.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Stay off the moonshine, bud. Well, you don't see that every day.
Hope that helps, officer.
Kom nu.
Real happiness is when you marry a girl.
Walking out on his wife like that?
She's got
Ja. Vi slapp göra något. Jaha.
I can tell you're lying. Your lips are moving.
Vi tar han då. Ah, okej. Tåget.
Take a right.
Jag åker nästa vecka då. Men hon är ledig. Eller när hon är ledig.
Left here. Stop just ahead.
Där.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
He's an installer with a criminal record.
Sounds like a bad hombre.
Där kommer tillfällen.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
You did 4 years for burning down a house in Westwood. What are you doing working as a gas fitter?
I did my time for that.
Ja, Kristi himmelfärdsdag.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
He works for InstaHeat, Clemens.
We get a job sheet, and then we go out on the road. There's not much crossover between fitters.
Clemens, for someone with your record, I would expect a little more cooperation.
Goddamn ruin. We're having a season for hell.
Vi har ju...
Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
Hang the left up there.
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
At the next turn, take a right.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Nästa hus.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Come on, Varley. You can't keep running forever.
My Lord, watch out!
Bara springa där.
You run all the way from Michigan, Reginald?
Han stack ju.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the city.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Vi har ett ställe kvar.
Up ahead, take a right.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said...
Son of a bitch.
Jaha, jävlar.
GI's backyard he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in! I'll take out the van. Lay into his wheel well, come on.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Step on it, huh? Get me just a little closer.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Huh? There we go.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
KGPL to any central unit. Meet the officer. A hit-and-run felony at 6th and Alvarado. Any unit able to handle code 2 identify.
Bollar.
Next left. At the next turn, take a right. No turn here, Cole. No need to turn yet.
Ja, du går med min. Så jag satt där med ha en dotter.
Next corner, go left.
Hoppas båda blir nöjda. Ja. Eller? Jag kommer att peppa då.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I have 2 suspects. Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Isn't there anything else you can do? Now you want to do.
You think the white boys get any on the side?
What are we waiting for?
Ja, för här nu då.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Inte...
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Seems a pretty basic repair.
Those things are sealed units.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Let's change the subject. You ever visit Catalina Island?
I went there for my honeymoon.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Last chance, Ryan. You level with me or I'm sending you to the DA. A conviction for sedition and murder will do wonders for his re-election campaign.
Nice try. But I got nothing to lose.
Och sen
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You want to overthrow the system, Ryan.
The system needs overthrowing.
Regardless of who gets hurt?
What do I care about who gets hurt? Nobody cared about my family. You want to make an omelet, you gotta break a few eggs.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my saddle.
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I say all's fair in love and war. I'm no hood. I'm a king.
That swine, look at him. You think talk is cheap, try hiring a lawyer. I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Vad är det andra? Yeah.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
So you're denying you worked on the house?
No, I'm not. I'm saying that I don't remember every single detail of every place I worked.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before.
What about that?
You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Ja, det gör vi Peppa. Ha det bra.
Somebody did, Varley. I bet Ryan and Clemens are happy pointing the finger at you.
They can point all they like. I didn't do it.
We're done for now.
So
what happens? You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Hey.
I have two suspects. Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
I want to make homicide. You know you make it if you get that gas.
That's the creep. Walked out on his wife. Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
No, dude.
You expect me to believe that, Ryan? I could do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
We talk about blowing up.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Varley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Last chance, Ryan. You level with me or I'm sending you to the DA. A conviction for sedition and murder will do wonders for his re-election campaign.
Nice try. But I got nothing to lose.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
No,
I was married by a judge. Should have asked for a jury.
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
You think the vice boys get any on this house?
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Grön tåga.
Varley, I can hand you over for extradition now. Give me something. What's it gonna be?
I'm giving it to you straight. I've told you all I know.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Give me something, Varley, or I'll put it all on.
Hey, look, I can try to pin this on one of the other guys, but I'd just be making something up.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Huh?
What the hell?
I have two suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
I used to be indecisive. Now, I'm not so sure.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Insta-modell 170. Den är rätt.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Ja, vänta bara. Ja, det är han.
Looks like you're the one who needs advice on how to do his job.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Varley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Ticket.
So you know just what I'm thinking, as well as what I'm supposed to have done. Give me a break.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case.
Yeah,
no criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
Då måste vi kolla hur man gör.
I think Ryan is our man, but procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Work of gasfitta.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Nu har jag två.
Why are you lying to me, Varley?
Hello,
Suburban wants their new installations completed. Why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Hur kan jag bevisa det? Ja, listan där ju. Kan det vara?
What happened to those people was a goddamn shame. I'm saying nothing different. But you are not gonna hang that on me.
Ja. No.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
No.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Forza.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything?
Man måste klara dem. Nej.
You're saying I'm some kind of psycho for hire? It's not true.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
I say we bust in there and find the guy.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Det är inga nya bra då.
I gotta have it.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that? Looks like you're the one who needs advice on how to do his job.
Jag har fastnat här nu och då.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Varley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
I don't know. Sabotage.
So you know just what I'm thinking, as well as what I'm supposed to have done. Give me a break.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead. I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweep. I think you played him though, because he still wouldn't sell.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I don't believe you, Farley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I had done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Valley.
You're saying I'm some kind of psycho for her? It's not true.
Vi fick rätt. Grön.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Jävla sur, jävla chef. Ni är klara.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Yeah, got it.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
Många går ut när det ekar. De går ut om det ekar. Ja, de kan inte kolla. För det ekar, tror jag. Nu ekar det inte. Det var lite. Ja.
House fire, bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
That's him. That's exactly what we could do for policemen in the city.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy who was pretending to be dead?
Wow, that sure looks like a beauty.
Ja, vi är klara detta spelet.
You know you made it.
Sista fallet. Eller...
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Vic?
Okay, fuck it. Forget I...
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
The new housing development is a couple of weeks from completion. Burnt to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
Right up ahead.
Shit, Chap. You have some customers trying to nail that son of a bitch for years.
He's still in custody, Herschel.
No turn here, Cole.
Wanna bet? They'll have kicked him loose already. Can't hold him for misdemeanor cigarettes and matches.
Can you go right at the next corner? Right here. No need to turn yet. Son of a bitch! Take a left. Just go on through here. Up ahead, take a right.
Vad långt det är.
Left here.
Det är ju något åt helvete. Nej, var det inte. Ja, det är mer hus som brinner. Friomanen och inte...
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Jävlar. En hel familj.
Morelli, Mike, we recovered a picture of the family.
En hel familj de har bärt ner.
Okay. Anything else?
En familj.
Be honest, I just got
En
the
hel.
notes. Best you talk to Lynch, he's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved.
Ooh.
I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
What are you doing?
The prayer effect is from the fire. The muscles and tendons contract.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing significant.
Income. Pick
Good to
up.
me. Probably nothing.
There's a ball. Här var det vatten.
This is the flashpoint.
No.
The heater detonated with enough force to expose the foundations.
Ja.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them bigs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. Probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
He could be right. Can you come up with an alternative explanation?
I'm sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Biggs.
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
No.
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
6.
I haven't done this
Go ahead,
years.
Awful. Just awful.
You don't look like a fireman,
Why
son.
can't we get any closer?
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
And then what happened?
It was like Pearl Harbor with bits of the house raining down. Blew out all of our windows to face the place.
I'll have a patrolman come by and take your statement. Hopefully you'll be a little bit more cooperative with him.
Come on, kid. I'm doing my best here. You were talking about the competition, right? Catalina Island? I've got one of the flyers in the kitchen if you're interested.
You smoke heavily, Mr. Foreman?
No. I never touched tobacco. Why do you ask? What the hell? Those aren't mine.
Any luck, Cole?
A couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about it. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian Fields developments.
Oh, I see you already have one.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
There you
They've
are.
been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Sure.
Rehab is the thing.
Looks like the same model.
Mm-hmm. Samma modell. Telefonsösken då? Telefonsösken.
Well, all these cops, it's gotta be something to think, right?
This is awful. Just awful. Why can't we get any closer?
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads in the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe? He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
I'm not as dumb as you look.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
No.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
Vi är inte klara här.
I got friends who work at the exam. How about $5 for the exclusive?
Ha en tidning.
How did you get my number, Ira? At first I didn't understand you, but now I do. I'd like you to come back to the clinic. I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven.
Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fire should end now. They have served their purpose. Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new.
I can see my purpose now, Doctor. And you helped me to find it.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on? My wife is so dumb. She stares at orange juice for hours. Well, it does say concentrate in her carton.
Vem och mig?
What do you think?
Rancho Escondido, the development that burnt down. We gotta check it out.
I got friends who work at the Examiner. How about $5?
We are not going to.
Yes, we are.
You just won't let this go, will you, Cole?
You know they're involved somehow. You expect me to turn my back on it?
You're a big boy. Damn you! You're a big boy. I expect you.
There's someone still.
You know which battles are worth throwing my pension away for.
Ja. Sista fallet känner jag.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
You have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
That swine, look at him.
You're the reason, buddy.
Fint hus.
Shouldn't marry.
May I help you, gentlemen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
Ja.
You like a cigar? Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a
Modellbygge.
Biggs.
Så ska det bli.
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
Det är ju han. Jag tror inte det är han i huset. Det är han.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waiver.
Det är konstigt. Inget ljud. Det ska vi kolla upp. Hallå? Hallå? Ja, gör det. Men jag har inget ljud heller. Inte när jag kollar.
Can we speed this up a little?
Nu. Hallå? Hallå? Nu har jag ljud. Jag har bra ljud. Ah, nu har du bra ljud.
What's your connection to the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
It's an organization of civic-minded individuals whose goal is to make the city a better place for its inhabitants. Something I was proud to be asked to join.
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Travel agent has a list of the winners. 3 of the names on that list have had their houses burned to the ground.
And how many names on the list have not had a fire?
I don't know.
You wouldn't make much of a lawyer, detective. If you're gonna rely on statistics, then you better get them straight.
You've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
So it's for the greater good, then. One man standing in defiance of what you think is best for the city. I thought an American's home was their castle.
I'm not sure I like your tone, son.
You need something to go on. Otherwise, more people will get hurt, and you'll keep losing houses.
Well, I want to help in any way I can, officer.
Vad fan hette det? Det står i titeln. Andra i alla fall.
Contractors I use for waivers.
Vi fortsätter lösa mordbränder.
Maybe one of them. I have a list of their names if it'll be of any help.
Mordbränder.
The secretary will provide you with the list. On your way out.
Färdbränden. Så ska det bli. Så är det. vet inte om man måste titta på. Jag tror inte det är han det huset som är fel.
Glad to be of help, officers.
Jag tänker inte prata med dig.
Someone.
Your boss is a fine man.
That's him. That's the cop. He tried to poke me in the nose.
Så. Fan, vi är inte klara. Eller är det något mer?
You don't see that every day.
Here's what I heard. That cop, not the guy that did the dowdy, they covered it up. I'm out of here.
Bordet.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Vad fan ligger telefonen? Låst. Vad är han nu då? Har du en telefon? Nej, skit i det då. Har du telefon? Har ni telefon?
Did you read about the Terrellson case in the paper? That's the detective who solved it.
Konstigt ställe, ingen telefon.
This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
I swear, this town is going straight
I was walking down the street, and that heel sent me flying.
Jo, det är en telefon.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks, man.
Nu ska jag ju ta söksoffan.
I used to be indecisive. Now, I'm not so sure.
Han har något att med göra.
That's it. Keep on.
Keep on.
Any Century Unit 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Nej, det är nog långt ner i stan.
the next turn, take a right. Hang the left up there.
Ranzo escondido.
You know, there are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
Vad är detta nu?
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for a
Smart mouth
fray.
son of a bitch.
Okay already.
That's done it, Paul. We're gonna have to pacify this poor ass.
Come on now. I'm gonna bust you right in the mouth.
Don't worry. I'll let you out quick. Time for you to lose some teeth.
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
Vi har en pyroman. Vad är detta?
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
Oj.
You got an idea, hotshot?
Vad händer nu? 4 fall kvar efter henne. Gillar ni sån här musik? Gillar ni jazz?
Buy me a drink, Cole? No! Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that. You're not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around to it. She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about...
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. And how I feel about you.
Yes.
Stay away from Elysian fields.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
Han är inte glad på honom.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that
I
company.
have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah. Earl delivered it. You?
Kelty. He started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11K.
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did, but I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator over at California Fire and Life. Our paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you makes me think of him. Keep going through the turn.
Has Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict. You gotta respect that. Keep on going. Can you go right at the next corner? Come on! Right up ahead. Keep heading through this one. Next corner, go left.
Next corner, go left.
Hang a left up there. Can you go right at the next corner?
There he goes.
No turn here, Cole. Up ahead, take a right. Next left. Next corner, go left.
One left, one right. Ja, jag har ingen ljus. Ska man sticka eller?
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. There's some kind
Let's
of problem.
take a look at the car.
Let's see what he's hauling around.
Mer sådana flyg.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
Ja, 50 armor.
Should revise the APB. He's clearly armed.
Skål.
Has that just been paid look about him?
Mer sådana lappar. Det är någon som
Definitely gives him
viker
opportunity.
flyg som en fåglar.
Oh, sister, I was so tight I couldn't walk.
Holy cool. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
Cops! Again!
Son of a bitch. He must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL.
Go ahead, 11K.
11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar. Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K. All units, officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. A suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar headed eastbound. Approach with caution. Suspect is in control of the streetcar and driving dangerously. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down. End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
God damn!
Son of a bitch, he must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL.
Go ahead, 11K.
11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar. Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K. All units, officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. A suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar headed eastbound. Approach with caution. Suspect is in control of the streetcar and driving dangerously. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down. Hold him tight, Cole. As soon as he ditches the tram, we'll be there to... End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole. Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure.
Go on.
Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
The fires benefit Elysian in some way. I don't see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
The hell kind of desk do you think I'm running here, Phelps? You think you can waltz around this city starting riots, harassing killers in the community, and wantonly destroying the property of the LA Transit Authority? I don't care if you're not happy slumming it in this squad. You either get yourself squared away or hand in your goddamn badge. You're on street duty until further notice. Get out of my sight!
Fan vad sur det är där jävla chefen nu. Han fru.
What is it?
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why don't be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
Ja, det var de fallen. Det gick snabbt. Vi kollar vad det blir för nästa fall. Nästa gång. Då blir det House of Sticks. Nästa gång. Vi kollar bara vad som hände.
Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
Det är han.
The heck?
Det är jag han.
There's no need to come into the office, Miss Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
Olive oil.
I don't accept the
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay, let me get the case file.
Jaha. Och vi ska bara se vad det är.
There's got to be more in these files.
Och så var det. Ja, det är bra.
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall. I'm sorry for your loss. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
Ja, men är han ny kille?
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Jag är inte cool längre.
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
What are you talking about, Miss Lichtman? This was an industrial accident.
How do you know that?
Because it says right here in black and white.
Do you believe everything that you read, Mr. Kelso?
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No.
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
I'm just confused, Miss Lichtman. What's so difficult about accepting this money?
I don't like your attitude.
That's okay. I'm not selling it. So the roof collapsed. Accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
I'm intrigued, Miss Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian fields and the new houses they are building.
Ja,
I
då är
believe
vi
the
inte
insurance
nästa
company is
gång.
involved.
Jag menar, då
That's
är
pretty
vi
heady
9
stuff,
killar.
Miss Lichtman. Flimsy, but heady.
I've told you what I know, Mr. Kelso. What are you going to do about it? If you wish to simply interrogate me for your own enjoyment, Mr. Kelso, then I will answer no more questions. Here is my number. Call me when you're prepared to help.
Olive oil comes from olives. Where does baby oil come from? The heck?
I'll be in touch.
605. Nu är telefon. 221.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs. Come on, I'll walk you up.
It's been a year. What's he waiting for?
If you were twice as smart, you'd still be stupid.
Grown men playing at being boys.
Kan det gå snabbare, säg?
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
Han spelar golf.
Mr. Benson, you wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Jack. I'm just trying out a new putter. I noticed Elsa Lichtman in the lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Elsa Lichtman is hardly a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields Developments. You know Elysian?
Your car, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks, kid.
Ja, så heter California Fire Life Insurance Company. Vi är inte poliser längre. Vi är fan inte poliser längre. Jobbar jag själv nu. Ja, det får det bli nästa. Vänner. Det är som FBI. Vi är... Det blir det. Vi gjorde klart de 2 missionen. Eller de fall Kess. Nästa gång kommer det 2 nya. Vi har 4 fall kvar att läsa. Har vi. Det har vi. Det har vi. Fyra fall kvar. Se när de kommer. Men fortsätt gilla för mer delar. Tackar ni som har varit inne. Denna söndagskväll. Söndagsnatt. Så hörs vi och syns i nästa live. Gör vi. Då tar vi 2 fall på varje live. 2 fall nästa gång, 2 fall nästa gång. Då är det spelet avgjort. Då gör vi. Ja. Tackar. Så har det gått så länge klockan. Så hörs vi nästa live. Med 2 nya fall på detta spelet. Det är något avgjort. För det har gått så länge. Så hörs vi. Och syns. Den kanske måndag idag. Ja, du är med. Det är samma kroken. Så hörs vi. Ha det gött.